back on the run today, and it was raining. So that was a good little, I was gonna say it was a challenge, but it was actually more relaxing than I thought. I ran 2.25 in 23:44. I was trying to run slower, but my average, sorry, I'm trying to look at my watch, but I think it was 10:33 average for both. And I was trying to run closer to 12 so I can get my heart rate down into zone 2. That one felt really good though. I can tell my breathing is getting better, and that's something I was not doing good on at the beginning. I just wanted to speak about how much this time of singleness has benefited me, how much it's little boogies, how much I've got to grow from this experience, from this season in my life. At the beginning, I felt so alone, and I almost felt like I didn't know what to do. I felt like my whole world just crumbled, and I didn't really know who I was. I knew the things that I wanted, but it felt like I was so far away from those goals at the time. And I'm the happiest I've ever been at this point in my life. I'm able to turn away from the things that aren't benefiting me. It says that when you're born again in the Spirit, that you are a new creature in Christ. And I truly feel that way. I'm renewing my mind daily. I'm admiring all the beauty around me like never before. I feel more in the moment. I feel as my insecurities are just draining away. I don't have the same challenges as I used to. I'm getting new ones, but they're new ones because I'm growing into new possibilities for myself. It's an amazing journey, and I'm excited to create better content and quit with the excuses that I've made in the past. Not make up things of why I can't do things that I want to do. Like today, I could have easily said, it's raining. I was supposed to run with my mom this morning, and she didn't want to do her first run in the rain. And I could have easily gone along with that plan. But I almost get excited about challenges now. Like, I can think back to when it got down into -10 last year, and I woke up excited for my ice bath. Like most people can't fathom about being excited for going out and getting in freezing water when it's -10 outside. But when you almost get addicted to the habits that you form that are improving yourself, you get like this invigorating feeling of, oh, I get to go prove that I did this today. I get to go run in the rain on a Sunday morning when everyone wants to sleep in. And I don't ever want to try and be some super motivational person, but there are times for everything in life. There are times to try and inspire people. There are times to get motivation from other people. I just read this in Ephesians, I think 5 or 6. And there's a time for everything. There's a time to be sad. There's a time to be happy. There's a time for everything in life. So if you can connect yourself in the moment to feel what you need to feel in that moment and learn from it and grow from it and improve your life, then there should be no moment that you can't learn from. What I'm trying to work on for myself for these videos is to not get so engulfed in what I'm trying to say, because sometimes I can forget how to speak, or I lose the train of consciousness that I'm trying to project. Because sometimes it's like an overload of imagery and thoughts and feelings, and I want to continually express what I'm thinking about. And we were just watching arm wrestling yesterday with Dad and Mason, and the announcer, like, arm wrestling is just getting so much bigger. I think it might be getting too big too fast for the production. And so the commentator or the announcer of like who's coming up for the matches and stuff, he'd be like, this champion is from Georgia and he's a WAF champion, also an East versus West champion. And like, my dad was just laughing at how much dead space there was in that. And I feel like that sometimes in my videos. I am trying to think so hard of how I can express this thought in the most concise way possible. And you'll see sometimes where I'll be finishing a thought and I can't pronounce the words as accurately as I should be. It's funny. It's just a little critique I have for myself. But what I want to finish off on is, no matter who it is, if it's a loved one, if it's a friend, if it's someone you're trying to impress, do not change the goals that you have for yourself. If you have something set out to do and you know deep down that you'll regret it if you didn't do it, don't let anybody change that. If you wake up and you didn't check the weather and it's snowing outside, this is something I've been preparing for. If it's snowing outside and you wake up and you're supposed to run 5 miles, you better pack your stuff up, go to the gym and run it on the treadmill. Don't let the world or anybody else change what you have planned for yourself. God has a plan for everyone, and you can either choose to stay on that plan, stay on that path, follow where you're supposed to be, or you can choose comfort in the world and temptations. It's all a choice. Listen to your heart. Don't be deceived. And spread peace, love, and positivity.